first of two blizzards now making its way on through the upper Midwest. Thank you for checking in Stormtopia.com, the Stormtopia.com Facebook page. We have our daily weather update right now. Here's the radar imagery. As you can see, a storm is making its way. The low pressure center of this blizzard is making its way on through southwestern Minnesota right now. Heavy snow spreading off to the northwest through eastern South Dakota, southeastern North Dakota, and northern and central Minnesota. Many areas are going to get 6 to 12 inches. We will have details coming up soon on Stormtopia.com later this evening or tomorrow. We are also looking at rain on the eastern side of the low pressure system, and the rain snow line at this point being northwest of the Twin Cities. And I'll show you the 500 millibar pattern here as we make our way on through time. Now zoom on out here. There we go. And here's the 500 millibar pattern. Here we are out to, let's see, alright. Here you see what's happening right now is to the east of this low pressure center, okay? Rain back up and on for these areas. Also very warm January thaw conditions here in the eastern United States. Alright, you make your way out west, okay? We've got a major trough down on in here. We've got snow in the higher elevations, rain in the low elevations, just making for a not such a nice pattern here in the northwest, okay? Now, you make your way out on for time here. What essentially happens with the situation is, looks like I need to zoom things in just a bit so I can edit this map. You make your way on out for time. I'll show you what happens. Here's this first storm moving out, but again the second blizzard, here's the jet here, the very deep 500 millibar pattern, very strong shear in excess of 55 knots, okay, which is going to create a severe weather outbreak back on in for these areas, and details on that are below this video on Stormtopia.com. Alright, and that severe weather outbreak could be very significant. But again, guys, details on that at Stormtopia.com. Now we make our way out to Saturday, first day of 2011. Congrats. Here's the blizzard starting to move out here by early Saturday morning. By Saturday afternoon, it's up and snow's just wrapping back into the arrowhead. Alright, and I'll show you the preset map just to give you a better representation of what happens with the storm. And here you see, here's the storm making its way by 18th Friday, snow spreading through Nebraska into South Dakota. Through the evening hours of Friday, makes its way heavier into South Dakota. Low pressure system moves over the Twin Cities, which sees snow. Snow dodges most of western and central North Dakota. Snow hits most of Minnesota, and the storm is out of here by Saturday evening. Now, behind this, what we're looking at is a sharp cold front, which we're watching across the eastern part of the United States. In fact, in some instances, it could be very sharp here. Okay, moving at a rapid speed. Again, associated with the warm air to the east of it and the cold air to the west of it, there's going to be that clash of warm and cold air, which is going to create precipitation. The question is, can the cold air override the precipitation, creating snow for a short time in the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast, as well as the Appalachians? The answer is definitely, and the question is, will it? Here's the GFS guidance here. This would essentially be happening in the Sunday-Monday time frame, primarily later Sunday. GFS bodes well for a little bit of mixing here in the Appalachians, but really, guys, not an event to get excited about. Would not be anything more than 2 inches unless you really get into the higher elevations. Okay, so that's our thinking on the situation right now. Again, guys, this is just kind of alluding to what I'm going to start to talk about more as we make our way into more of these forecast videos. What's happening here is these storms. I know my map is really jumping around, but these storms here up on and through the Midwest, and then the cold front that makes its way on through the east creates precipitation. It seems to me like it's basically the balancing act, nature's way of balancing the warm and the cold air, as the cold air is going to start to make its way on and through, dominating the country. Here you see, I think after the 4th of January, cold air is going to start spreading back into the country. Okay, and we're just going to be seeing multiple shortwaves make their way from Arizona, perhaps southward. And the question is, some of these shortwaves, as we make our way through the rest of January into middle to later January, guys. Okay, from basically, well, probably from early January onward, from the 5th all the way on through the rest of January, guys. Short waves come out of Arizona, move eastward, tap some of the cold air that we're seeing spreading in behind the balancing act, and the concern becomes the possibility for more snowstorms along the East Coast behind the first few days of January, which will likely be a thaw for the eastern United States. So, just ramblings of a stormy pattern here by the time we make our way into the 5th on to January. So, that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this forecast video. Please spread the word about our website, and have a great day.